it on for the second half of Fandango with the 3 Z's and 1 D. 2 B's.
All right, that's right. Bill and Blake and Carson and Charlotte and Colt. Charlotte's in the lead, 220 points. Carson has 160. Colt has 100. Good, close game going. In the second round, the toss-ups are worth 20. The bonus is from 40 to 200. Here we go. Here's one of the most distinguishable voices in all of music. Listen and tell me who this is.
When I'm calling you.
Carson. Slim Whitman. Slim Whitman is the correct answer. And you're up to 180 points now. You trail by 40.
Let's try That Ain't Right again.
We'll try That Ain't Right one more time. That'll add 150 points. Colt, you be ready if Carson misses. Give me the correct title of this 1986 T.G. Shepherd hit, In Over My Head.
In Over My Heart.
Should be In Over My Heart. That is the correct title, and that puts Carson into the lead. Dolly Parton had a big hit in which she sang of a banjo-playing character. In the song, his real name was Jackson Taylor, but Dolly had a simpler name for him. What was that name, Colt?
Applejack.
Applejack. That's the right answer. You're up to 120. You need to do some catching up.
Common folk.
Common folk. That will earn for you 200 points. That'll put you right up there. Merle Haggard's middle name is the same as the first name of one of our presidents. Tell me that name.
Cleveland.
No. Charlotte.
Carter.
No. Carson.
Andrew.
No. His name is Merle Ronald Haggard. Yes, Ronald as in Reagan. No points there. We go back to a toss-up.
One of our cameramen was saying to Alan before the show, there are 3 other big companies after me, and I need a raise. Is that right? What are they? Well, there's the electric company, the telephone company, and the gas company.
Yeah.
Bill, I have a surprise prize here on this question. It's the Lasonic Portable AM/FM stereo component system that features 20-watt output power, loudness control, 4-inch bass reflex speakers, and cassette recorder from Lasonic for the correct answer to this question.
You left out American Express. In addition to being the title of a 1982 Clint Eastwood film, this is also the title of Dwight Yoakam's first #1 hit, Colt.
Yeah.
Carson.
Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man, yes. And you won yourself the stereo and the points, and you're building up a good lead.
Relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking will add to your score. How many points, Blake? Oh, you hit a 200-pointer. Here are some brothers who really sing. Listen and name this bluegrass act.
Honey, are you mine?
Osborne Brothers.
That is the Osborne Brothers, yes. Sung as only they can sing it. 550, 220, and 120. This crossover hit was one of the biggest of this man's career. Listen and name the singer. Colt.
Eddie Rabbit.
Eddie Rabbit is the right answer. Driving My Life Away. You need to hit a 200-pointer, Colt.
I do, don't I?
Yes.
A Night at the Opry.
A Night at the Grand Ole Opry, 60 points. Charlotte, you get first chance if he misses this. This former Opry star has opened a museum containing memorabilia from his country music career. The museum, located in Hendersonville, is named Wings of a Dove after one of his big hits. Name this one-time star of the Grand Ole Opry.
Johnny Cash?
No, not Johnny Cash. Charlotte.
Jim Reeves.
No, not Jim Reeves. Carson.
Ferlin Husky.
Ferlin Husky is the right answer, yes. Tossing it up for 20 more. In addition to being the type of metal that helped to make Pittsburgh famous, this is also the type of, Charlotte.
Steel.
It's the type of guitar made Buddy Emmons famous, the steel guitar. All right, Charlotte, you need to do some catching up. Hit a big one.
Songbirds.
We'll try Songbirds again, and that will be worth for you 120 points. Here's a country beauty with her big crossover hit from a few years ago. Listen and name her.
I'm not leaving. Jessie Coulter.
Jessie Coulter is the correct answer. Look at the scores, 610, 360, and 140. This Texas honky-tonker certainly knows his way around a cheating song. Listen and name him.
You better leave those bars.
Colt.
Mo Bandy.
Mo Bandy is the correct answer. Back to the board again with you.
Quotable quotes.
Quotable quotes. We get some interesting ones here. 90 points for the right answer. On the subject of balancing her television and music careers, one of country's leading ladies said, and I quote, "I'm not going to let my 40s slow me down. If Joan Collins can do it, so can I." Give me the name of the first lady who said this.
Dolly Parton.
No. Charlotte.
Lynn.
No.
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette said that. The key was First Lady, because she's known as the First Lady of country music. 700 points for Carson. The first line of Ronnie Millsap's hit, "How Do I Turn You On," mentions an insect. According to that line, name the insect.
A fly?
Yeah, I'd like to be a fly on your wall. All right, you're at 380. You need to hit a biggie.
Golden oldies.
Golden oldies will win for you. How many points for the right answer? 80 additional points. This Country Music Hall of Famer had such golden oldie hits as T for Texas. He was known as the Singing Brakeman. What's his name?
Tex Ritter?
No. Cole.
Jimmy Rogers.
Jimmy Rogers, yes, from Meridian, Mississippi. All right, 700, 380, and 240. Let me do a little math. Carson, I don't think there's any way, even with all of those points on the board, that anybody's going to beat you. So the sportsman from Ohio has become our winner and our new champion. Congratulations. Edgar, what have you got for Carson?
Well, it's the Cutco Galley Set Plus 6 that combines 7 of the most popular kitchen knives with 6 meat knives with a table and a handsome wood block. Made in America by Cutco for you, Carson.
Coach, you're a knowledgeable player. Took a good player to beat you.
Sure
we enjoyed
did.
having
Thank
you
you
here.
very
You
much.
leave here with 2,000 and something worth of dollars of our
Had a
prizes
great
and our
time,
very
Bill.
best
Thanks.
wishes. Charlotte, if we could have stopped at the end of the first round, you'd have been all right.
I
You
know
started
it.
off like a house of fire. Well, we got some nice going away gifts for you.
Thank
We thank you for being here with us. We'll be back to play Meet the Stars with Carson right after this.
Oh, I have to buy a mop.
Which one?
The cheapest. And they're all the same.
Not true, ladies. Nothing beats the Roll-O-Matic. Ringing is easy thanks to Roll-O-Matic's fingertip action, and only Roll-O-Matic has these scrubber and waxer heads. Look, simply press the lever rods in, remove one mop head, and replace it with another. So don't be fooled by imitations. Get the original Roll-O-Matic. It's the one with the butterfly.
Ask for Roll-O-Matic at these and other fine stores. Kmart, Sears, participating Ace, and True Value hardware stores.
From the Magic Kingdom to the Big Apple, drivers, navigators, and 100 beautiful antique cars compete for a purse of $250,000. On the road, it's a controlled speed race. When it stops, it's a colorful celebration of America. Grab your goggles and ride along on this 11-day, 3,500-mile odyssey in the Great American Race. Sunday, July 5th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 Pacific on TNN, the Nashville Network.
Carson Cornell from Plain City, Ohio, won the game. You're a good player, and you beat some good players.
There was some good
Colt and
competition.
Charlotte were both excellent players. Some days it runs like that. You just get a whole panel up there where you hate to see anybody lose. Well, you're the winner, and that means you're out here now to try to win yourself grand prize. Why don't you and I step back over here, let Blake show us while Edgar tells us what you just might win before this is all over, Carson.
You may win a new Pontiac Coupe, the car with a sleek new look and even more aggressive attitude. The Aero Coupe, only from Pontiac. We build excitement, valued at approximately $8,700. Or go steamboating aboard the luxurious Mississippi Queen or legendary Delta Queen. 7-night steamboating vacations that carry you back in time and through the heart of America. This trip, including transportation, valued at approximately $5,500. Or turn any evening into a special event with this natural blush box 3/4 length coat from Somper Furs of Beverly Hills. Traditional quality, sophisticated new styles from top designers. Furnished by Somper Furs of Beverly Hills, valued at $3,500. Or take a 7-night super cruise to the Mexican Riviera or Alaska on the state-of-the-art Star Dancer. First-class food, entertainment, and exciting ports of call with transportation valued at approximately $5,500. Or cruise or ski in style with this Sebring 195 bow rider from world-famous Regal Boats. Legendary Regal Performance plus style and pizzazz featuring dependable Merc Cruiser power, reclining loungers, forward and rear seating, ski locker, convertible top, and trailer. From Regal Marine Industries, Orlando, Florida, valued at $15,600. Or you may win the Clavinova CVP electronic keyboard from Yamaha featuring touch-sensitive piano-like keys, 16 musical voices, built-in drummer, computer playback memory, beginner's finger guide, lamps, and real wood cabinet, valued at almost $5,300. Or the versatile 4-wheel drive Trooper 2. It's a cargo wagon, a family wagon, and an off-road fun wagon made by Isuzu, the first car builder of Japan, valued at approximately $13,000. Total value of these prizes over $75,000.
All right, Carson, you can take one of those back to Ohio with you by matching 4 answers. We got to some questions from some country music stars, intuition kind of questions where you've got to match the answers they gave us. Do it 4 times, one of those prizes will be yours. On the first 3 questions on your way to the grand prize, your prizes are cleverly hidden right now behind the numbers on the bonus board. If you'll select 3 of those numbers, you'll find out what your first 3 prizes will be.
All right, number 2.
Number 2, turn that around, Blake. We'll see on his first question. He'll be playing for the Gordon's Diamond Pendant.
Number 4, please.
Number 4, for your second matching answer, the Charbroiled Grill, and we need one more.
Number 8.
Number 8, as Blake turns that around for the third matching answer, you win the KitchenAid dishwasher, and Edgar's here to tell you more.
All right, Bill. First, it's Gordon's Jewelers gracefully styled diamond solitaire pendant set in 14-karat gold, furnished by Gordon's Jewelers, valued at $500. On round 2, it's the Charbroil Woody Gas Grill, Flare Fighter Range Rock, wood cart with trellis door storage area. Richness and beauty for today's outdoor living from Charbroil, valued at $500. And on round 3, Carson, you're playing for KitchenAid's traditional quality portable dishwasher that converts to built-in without conversion kit. 16-position upper rack adjusts for oversized items, furnished by KitchenAid and valued at approximately $700.
That means you're playing for about $1,700 worth of total prizes, Carson, in questions 1, 2, and 3. You win one prize every time you match an answer. Anytime you want to stop and keep what you've won, you can. If you give me an incorrect answer, you forfeit your gifts. Anytime you want to stop and keep what you've won, you have that option also. All right? 4 matching answers, those 3 prizes, and one of the grand prizes belong to you. And old David Allen Coe is our first star of the day. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Take a good look at David and try to see if you can get inside his head and figure out what he's thinking, because we ask him what he feels is the single biggest reason that he's been successful in the music business. Now, do you think he told us tattoos, or you think he said long hair?
Long hair.
Either one of those is an unusual answer. Let's see what he said.
Probably the greatest reason for my success is long hair.
I don't know about that. I think he's a pretty good singer to go along with that. All right, you won yourself the first prize. You want to win that grill. Steve Gatlin of the Gatlin Brothers is up next.
Let's play for it.
You're going to continue? All right. We asked Steve, when it comes to spending money, what's your greatest weakness? Do you think he said cars or my wine collection?
I would say cars.
All right, folks in the studio audience, please don't holler out what you're thinking.
When it comes to spending money on material goods, I guess I have spent it probably most of my money on cars.
Okay, you got it. He makes you agonize and wait a little bit, doesn't he? All right, you're 2 for 2. Your third prize is the dishwasher. Pretty Lori Morgan is up next. You want to keep going?
Let's go for it.
All right, he's a gambling man. We said, Lori, what person besides yourself has been most instrumental in your success? Do you think she said my dad, or do you think she said my husband?
I would have to say, I'll take a guess and say her dad.
George Morgan was a great one. Let's see what Lori said.
I would have to say the person that's been most instrumental in my success would have to be my dad.
I tell you what, you got it right. And now here's what it comes down to. Blake is over here on your right. She's got 8 envelopes in her hand. Each one's got a number. Reach in there. If you got a lucky number, favorite number, pull one out, and I'll tell you what to do with it. Just select a number, 1 through 8, and you chose number?
5.
Number 5. All right, Carson, inside that envelope is the name of one of those grand prizes. You can do one more question, give me a matching answer. Earl Thomas Conley is the star you'll be playing with. Match that answer, you win yourself whatever is in that envelope. Or if you want to play it safe, you can trade me that envelope, go back to the bonus board. There are 5 prizes still left. They're not of the value of the grand prizes, but you don't have to answer any question to get one. If you give me a wrong answer, if you play, of course, you lose it all. What do you want to do? You're a gambling man, you're going to play it safe.
I tell you, I've come this far. Let's go for the grand prize.
Let's go for the grand prize. Tear it open. The audience loves it when you do that. Just rip into it. It's all right. There's a little card down in there. We don't save the envelopes. It doesn't matter. Just tear into it and pull the card out. Tell everybody what you're playing for.
The Mexico Cruise.
Mexico Cruise is what's in there. You ever been to Mexico?
No,
This may be your chance. Hang on. We ask Earl Thomas Conley what weather condition most closely resembles your personality. For the grand prize, did he say tropical or thunder and lightning?
I will say tropical.
Let's hope that that's what ETC said.
The weather condition that best describes my personality is tropical.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey, that's good luck. Maybe Mexico will be tropical for you. You can hug Blake if you want to.
Thank you.
We just gave away a grand prize to a very good player. There's your airline ticket, and the cruise is waiting for you. Join us next time when we give it all away again on Fandango. Bye. We're going to Mexico. All right.
The voice of Edgar is not Ron Barlow.
Catch exciting performances and candid interviews with the nation's top recording artists and entertainers. Step into the country as Ralph Emery focuses on bringing you the outstanding talent of today on Nashville Now. Next on the Nashville Network.